Activities here. And here's what Memphis' schedule looks like. On Tuesday, they'll be playing against Devin Booker and the Phoenix Suns. Then on Friday, they'll be matching up against DeMar DeRozan and the Sacramento Kings.
What a great opportunity for this team to take a step forward. They have some tough road games coming up, and that...
Oh! Wow. Get out the way, Greg!
Come on.
Get out the way!
Oh, putting on a show for the fans. Morant's skills making it look like a circus in here.
And here's Memphis now. And when it comes to the Grizzlies, they're a team that's hungry to take that next step, Greg.
Yeah, and they've got the core to do it, B.A. You got Morant, Bane, and Jackson. They're all all-star caliber players and still in their mid-20s. So they've got a lot of great chemistry and time to get it right.
Back to Robinson. Out of bounds. It'll be Memphis' ball. And so it's Memphis with it. 4-point game. And this game, the first chance they've had to see New York. Kicks it out to Bane. Fires the three. Gets the three to fall.
Anytime he can, Bane is taking this shot. I mean, he is supremely confident from range.
Brunson with it. Guarded by Morant. And Marcus Smart picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
First quarter, just over a minute played. Will it go? Bridges misses. The Grizzlies have gone 3 of 3 so far from the floor. Smart for 3. Karl Anthony Towns comes up with a rebound. Morant against Anunoby. Uses the glass on the layup.
Well, OG Anunoby is just continuing to add to his skill set. Nice finish on the interior.
Throws it down, and the official calls a foul. Oh, it may be a three-point play. It's going to be on OG Anunoby. And one thing that Morant has always been elite at, finding a seam in a defense and getting to the rim, Greg.
Yeah, any crack allows him to get inside. And as good as anyone at splitting a double, which he sees a lot of. So once inside, he can finish with authority or kick it out to a shooter.
Pass to Edey. And he jams it home with authority.
How about the big guy attacking the rim? The throwdowns are loud and emphatic.
And here's Morant outside. Connects from downtown. Morant's got 7 points.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Anunoby for 3. The shot that time not on target.
Boy, the offensive flow just isn't there right now. 1 for 5 to start the game.
And here's Morant outside. And another 3 for Memphis.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5. buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
And we'll have a timeout called by Tom Thibodeau. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here. Josh Hart's checked in for New York. All right, let's take a look back at last season and see the teams who collected the most second chance points. Second, the Knicks.
This is a hustle stat. This team pounded the offensive glass, and it shows in their numbers from last year.
One of the things you love about Jalen Brunson, he takes quality shots. How about that look from three?
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Grizzlies great Marc Gasol last season retiring from basketball. He embraced the city of Memphis. He said, quote, "I think a player has to feel that it's their city and they have to fight for it. You play with a different mindset when you do that. To me, winning was the most important thing."
And they did a lot of winning, Allie. And in the first quarter, about 3 minutes played. What's not to love about opening day, Graham? Every team with an equal chance to do something special.
Oh, B.A., that's the way these teams look at it. Regardless how your previous season went, you have a chance to do something special, something great. Time to start fresh and build on that optimism.
Doris, OG Anunoby helped the Raptors so much on their title run in 2019.
Yeah, the hard part is he was never able to suit up for the NBA Finals. To get through the season and then have an injury at that point, heartbreaking for a player. But consider, he's the first UK-born player to win an NBA title, and that cannot be taken away.
Jackson, he's checked in for Memphis. Jackson outside. Kicks it out to Jackson. Just 5 to shoot. Three-pointer, no good. And Brunson's got the ball here for the Knicks. They're a team with momentum in the midst of an 8-game winning streak.
Well, this is a basketball team that's really humming right now. And what you love is they're working together as a unit, which makes it fun to watch. What I'm curious about here is when teams start to adapt and take away their best strategy, how do they keep the streak going? Really, really interested to see how this plays out.
Outside for Morant. Launches a three, and it... It's going to be a 24-second violation. They turn it over. There's 53 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Brunson against Morant, and Brunson gets it to go. Brunson's got 5 now.
Yeah, don't let Brunson's size fool you. This guy operates consistently on the interior.
Pass to Bane from deep. And a great assist by Morant as that one goes.
He drops yet another dive, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Hart with a screen on Jackson. Towns for 3. The rebound by Jackson. Memphis leading by 10. About 3 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Kicks it out to Bane. And he buries that one. Back rim and in. Give him 8 points now.
Getting out to a nice lead. Great flow and great execution.
Right side, Anunoby. Great D that time from Bane. And we've got a whistle. He was fouling with a purpose. And in that spot, in that situation, it's got to be a transition take foul. He's 0 for 1 at the line, missing on his first trip.
Number 14, Zach Edey.
Tipped away. Ja Morant, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for the Grizzlies. His fingerprints were... Let's get you back to the action on the floor as the New Year's Eve festivities continue. And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Grizzlies.
Well, they found a groove, and it's from distance, so knocking them down from the three-point land never hurts.
I think the other thing they're doing is they're wearing out the opponent in transition, exploding up the floor for easy chances.
Morant and Smart make up the backcourt. Dane and Jackson Jr. holding down the forward spots. And it's Edey in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the group for Memphis to kick off the second quarter. All right, we've now got our 2K insider, Shams Charania, on the line. He's got a special report. Shams, it's all yours.
Well, guys, a big story this summer was Jalen Brunson signing a team-friendly extension, leaving an unprecedented amount of money on the table, but providing the Knicks with the opportunity to lock in this tight-knit core and contend in the East at the highest levels for years to come.
A team to be reckoned with. Shams, thank you for the report. And for some reason, he decided to foul there.
Yeah, B.A., that's an odd move. Maybe there's something else behind it. You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Payne's checked in for New York. To the inside. It's stolen by Hart. Anunoby on the wing. 4-3. Oh, and Jackson with the defensive effort. Memphis leading by 11. Morant surveying the floor. Pass to Smart. They get the rebound. Kicks it out to Bane from the arc. He's got it. 4 for 4. Now he's automatic.
You got to D up Bane from the corner, or else he'll bury those shots in bunches.
Payne going inside. Tipped. On the wing, Bane fires the 3, and a great assist by Morant as that one goes. Morant's got 4 assists in the game.
All 5 of the last buckets they've given up has been from downtown.
I'll tell you, Josh Hart, if he sees a lane and an opportunity to drive, I promise he's going at it.
And they're pushing it up. And Marcus Smart picks up the foul. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
Boy, now you have to think about pulling him. 3 fouls already in this half. A 4th would be inexcusable.
Jalen Brunson, he's checked in for Payne. Here's Bridges. Great D that time from Bane. Memphis has gotten 6 of 10 3-pointers to drop. Inside. And the dunk by Jackson.
And you have to admire the size and strength of Jackson Jr. Just fantastic work establishing himself inside and slamming it down.
Pass to Towns. Outside Anunoby. 6 to shoot. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
Let's remember this is 6'8" with some hops. OG Anunoby with the dunk.
Jackson, the pass to Bane. Jackson with a screen on Hart. The 3 from Bane. Jackson. Out to the wing. From deep, Morant. Goes back up. Kicks it out to Bane. Beyond the arc. And it's Brunson with the rebound. Knicks trail by 15. Doris, how about the evolution of Jalen Brunson's career from role player to star player?
Yeah, B.A., he begins his career as a backup point guard to the great Luka Doncic. But when given an opportunity to thrive without Luka in the playoffs, he did just that. Then he gets his own team and takes his game to an MVP level. Incredible evolution.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Brian, John Morant is excited to be back on the court. He's looking to lead this Grizzlies team back to the postseason. He said of the adversity, quote, "It made me better. I'm just grateful and thankful for the position I'm in." Brian, it's great to have him back in action.
Yeah, everyone loves a comeback story, Allie. Thanks. And now the Knicks on the break. Really left him alone that time. Anunoby's got 12 points in the game.
OG Anunoby, because of his athletic ability, can be special in the open floor. Nice finish there. Sometimes a player is born with a passer's mindset. He deals it with conviction.
Hart passes to Towns. Back to Hart. Outside Anunoby. Tries to spin move. And out of bounds. The Grizzlies will take it. Let's see how last year's top scorers stack up on the 2K leaderboard. Jalen Brunson, 4th.
This is a guy who never took a night off. You look at his numbers, and you know that he put in a tremendous effort every single game.
Bridges against Morant. Oh, it's blocked. It deflects off the backboard. Fast break, New York. Here's Anunoby. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot two.
OG Anunoby is 6'7" with a big-time frame. He's going to shake off some contact, folks.
Doris, how about the emergence of Jalen Brunson? The Knicks got him as a free agent.
BA, it's incredible because the Knicks, when they signed him back in the summer of 2022, many voices were out there saying it's an overpay, you paid Jalen too much. Well, guess what? All-NBA performer, and that contract looks like a bargain. Boy, what a nightmare quarter for this guy. He's playing right into the hands of the defense at this point.
Here's Brunson. Kicks it out to Anunoby. Brunson, a screen on Jackson. Let's go with a three. That one doesn't drop. And so it's the Memphis Grizzlies in a good situation, up by 13 points to close the quarter. They're getting quality looks. All right, Allie, thanks for that. We will see everyone right back after this break, ready for the second half.
They're getting good looks from range. That's been the key.
But they also hit a bunch of contested threes, playing with great confidence.
And there's more NBA. Thanks for tuning in.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. Boy, you gotta like what we're seeing from Desmond Bane.
Well, if he's hit threes like he did in the first half, he's going to have a monster night.
What I love is they've continued to feed this guy, ride the hot hand until the defense does something about it.
So on the floor for the Knicks, Miles McBride is out there with Josh Hart. Then there's Precious Achiuwa, and it's Ryan in at the three. Here's Sims. Lets it go from deep. And Ryan gets it to go. Ryan's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for three. Here's Wells. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Now here's McBride. Defense is right there. Well, Grant, with all the parity and competition in the league today, there's still those teams piling up losses.
Yeah, BA, and with teams like the Thunder excelling, it's almost like youth is no longer an excuse, but some rebuilds take longer than others.
Memphis leading by 10. Kennard outside. And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Kennard's got his first basket.
Man, Luke Kennard showing the handle in the pick-and-roll game. It's going to be so difficult to cover him with that aspect.
Probably a play they drew up in the locker room at half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible, and boy, that's a terrific start right there.
Nails it from three. And the Grizzlies lead by 13.
We call that solid fundamentals. Luke Kennard finding his teammate on time and on target.
To the paint. Sims can't get it to go.
Well, we love his ability to attack the rim. He just loses a little bit of focus and misses the chippy.
Memphis shooting their third free throw shot of the game. Robinson, he's checked in for Hart. The Grizzlies have gotten 2 of 4 shots to go since the break. Kennard for three. And it's New York with a rebound.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Jackson with it. Now guarded by a...
Oh, what a perfect pass to set that up.
Hey, the feed might have been pretty, but the finish, that was angry. To the left wing. Outside McBride. Three-pointer. He buries it from three. McBride's gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game. Kennard outside. Pass to Huff. Clark outside. Kennard with it. Shot clock at 5. From outside the arc. Tries to save it. And they recover it. Here's Huff. 3 on the clock. And off the left side of the rim, it swirls in for him. Huff's got 5 points.
Oh, nice feed. On time and on target.
Right around 3 minutes into this second half. Achua can't hit. Grizzlies lead by 15. After 3 straight playoff appearances, the Grizzlies sadly missed the postseason in 2024.
You know, really, by no fault of their own, BA. Injuries ruined what fans were hoping would be a big year for them. You know, it just goes to show there's no safe bets in this league.
Let's give some credit to the defense for how they're guarding this guy right now because they're refusing to let him get comfortable.
Here's Kennard. And the layup is good off the glass. He's got 5.
How about that? Luke Kennard looking very comfortable on the interior. That's a tremendous finish.
Memphis has gone just 1 of 6 from long distance here in the third. The shots just aren't falling. There's the triple. Buries it from 3. Kennard's got 8 here in this quarter.
Well, guys who are known as shooters. Are always ready on the catch. Luke Kennard, rise and fire.
And we'll have a timeout called by Tom Thibodeau. He wants to give him a breather and talk things over. A line change here for Memphis and some changes here for New York. Bridges feeling it out a little bit. Pass to Anunoby. Looking to win the run. Memphis with a rebound. Wayne's got his 4th rebound in this one. Now here's Jackson. And here's Morant. Drives to the hoop. And he's 6 for 12 after that one.
Their offense has been unstoppable, just firing on all cylinders.
And at this point, it is their game to lose. They've done such a good job building the lead.
Smart defending. You're rarely going to catch Bane out of position.
They get it back. Smart passes to Bane. Not sure why he committed the intentional foul. No purpose.
I think everyone's a little confused, but weird plays happen.
And we'll have a timeout called by Tom Thibodeau. Coach wants to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. There's 14 seconds left in the third quarter. Pass to Jackson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Banked it in off the glass. Jackson's got 6 points.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
And that's typical of this guy.
And so it's the Memphis Grizzlies. A huge 24-point lead.
Defensively, we got to do it.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. The Grizzlies shooting 56% today. Smart and Bane on the wing. Edey out there with Jackson. And it's Morant in at the point guard position. That's the lineup out there for the Grizzlies.
And there's the IQ from Morant, knowing where his man's going to be.
And for New York, they're shooting just under 40% from the field. The floater. The rebound by Jackson.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
Pass to Bane. Grant, some rookies come into the league with a ton of height. You've lived through that. How does it affect a young player?
Well, B.A., it can be overwhelming, and certainly it's a lot to endure. You're the focus of so much attention, and there are so many expectations. And with all the media these days, it's even more magnified and intense.
What's striking about Karl-Anthony Towns is his resiliency. He'll bounce back from challenges. He's got a very impressive positive attitude.
Here's the Grizzlies with the ball. And Mikal Bridges picks up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game.
It's just a bad foul. Gotta be smarter than this.
It's stolen by Hart.
You know, looking at the turnover story, they've had a few miscues along the way, but as we see on the scoreboard, it hasn't hurt them.
You got to appreciate the consistency. Night in and night out, he brings it.
Memphis leading by 23. Outside Morant. To the right side. Pass to Bane. Kicks it out to Jackson. 6 on the shot clock. Smart for 3. And again, it's Memphis missing.
I'll tell you, even though he's not playing his best basketball, the team has played well and picked it up. I love it.
And here's Brunson from the arc. He drops it from range.
The three-point shooting has been on point here in the second half.
Morant against Bridges. Shot's good by Morant.
They have no answer defensively inside.
The Knicks have gotten half of their attempts to fall in the fourth. 2 for 4 now. Here's Bridges. And he lays it up and in.
Such a smart offensive player. Mikal Bridges assertive and focused when he gets this close.
Morant into the lane and fouled as he went up to dunk. Good aggressive move. He'll shoot a pair. It's going to be on Karl-Anthony Towns. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Grizzlies.
What stood out to me was their passing. They moved the ball effortlessly and have been able to find those holes in the defense.
And the other thing, guys, that they've been very effective at is shooting the long-range jumpers. The defense has been having trouble closing out to them in this game in particular.
And you have to think that they're leading this game because of how they've controlled the boards tonight.
Outside Bane. Jackson on the wing. Over to the left wing. Over Hart. Pass to Smart. And again, it's Memphis missing.
Well, the defense flat out awful right there, and he couldn't punish them for their mistake.
It's Bridges on the wing. Back to Towns. Outside Brunson. Anunoby finds Brunson. Baseline try. Anunoby can't get it to go. Grizzlies lead by 22. Now Bane. And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be maybe a little bit of a use it or lose it situation with the coach's challenge. Probably won't make a difference to the outcome, but they still want to review the call.
At the line for your Grizzlies, Desmond Bane, shooting 1. The pick will be reviewed under NBA rules. The officials will have 2 minutes to review the ball.
The NBA was smart to adopt this challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another look. And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
Free throw drops for Bane. Well, Grant, all the high hopes Knicks fans have had in recent years, they have finally come to fruition.
Yeah, it really was good to see the Knicks have a great campaign last year. From the players to the coaches to the front office and the fans. They've pressed all the right buttons. And let's face it, this one was never really in question. They came out with purpose and just overwhelmed the opposition. A great win for the Grizzlies.
And you don't usually see this kind of blowout, but tonight they delivered the punishment.
I mean, what's so impressive is they never wavered in their approach. They just kept at it and showed they were without a doubt the better team.
And so this win marks their first victory of the new year.
Always good to start a season series off with a W. They showed tonight they take this team seriously, and the next two matchups between these two should be fun.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for Ja Morant.
Well, unselfish basketball. His ability to create for others has been the story of this game.
Stepping up and nailing an important shot to put this away.
Yeah, playing with great energy and great effort. And as a coach, you'd love to see this from your team every single night.
The boundless athleticism Morant has is really special. He's someone that is always in attack mode.
And Brunson gets it to go.
Well, they needed this run way earlier. At some point, it's too little, too late.
Yeah, but then again, this run came against a team that may have felt it had already won, and you get the sense it let its guard down.
They got a big lift from their crowd tonight, giving them the energy they needed.
What an impressive performance, to say the least. At this point, it looks insurmountable.
And slipping inside and then going for a strong finish, Bridges stuns the defense.
Left side, Morant. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
You can see why they go to this guy so often. More often than not, he's going to be very efficient like he is right here.
Here's Brunson outside. Memphis with a rebound. Outside Bane. Lets the three fly. Outside Morant. Throws it up high. Throw it down on the lob.
Great teamwork and great timing.
Oh, spectacular play. And so Memphis takes this one by a big margin, showing that they're the far superior team. They win it going away.
I'll tell you what.
Happy New Year's Eve. And here's what the Cleveland Cavaliers schedule looks like. On Tuesday, they'll face off against Anthony Davis and the Los Angeles Lakers. Then on Friday, they'll be facing Kyrie Irving and the Dallas Mavericks.
And for that matchup with the Thunder, that's one to mark on the schedule. It's their 5th game of the year, and we should start to see their lineups get sorted out.
Look at Cleveland's starting group. A lot of length inside. It's Mobley and Allen in the post. The wing set for him, Mitchell and Okoro. And it's LeVert in at the point. And for Memphis, filling in the perimeter slots, it's Smart and Bane. Jaren Jackson is out there with Edey. And it's Morant in at the 1 spot. So the Memphis Grizzlies able to put the first points up on the board. Now, here's Mitchell. 23 points his last outing. And here's Morant. And he drops it in from the low post. Morant's got his second basket. Here we are, Greg, in Game 1 of the NBA season. How does opening night feel different from the rest of the season, the rest of the schedule?
Well, Kevin, it's the excitement of the unknown. Everybody comes in with the highest of expectations, right? You got new teammates, some new wrinkles, still a lot to figure out and shake out over the course of a long season.
Cleveland shooting their first foul shot of the game.
And their free throw percentage as a unit last year, 76%, right around the middle of the road.
Now here's Jackson. A three-pointer off the mark.
Well, that's what the defense has to do. Make that shot as uncomfortable for him as possible.
Mobley sets the pick for Mitchell. And Mobley throws it down.
And the defense so concerned with Mitchell in the two-man game. That opens things up for others. Nice find.
Smart kicks to Morant. Bane sets the screen for Morant. The three. And Bane, the bucket on the assist by Morant.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Greg, with how explosive Ja Morant is, he has certainly taken his fair share of awkward falls.
And that's what worries you with guys like that. He's already had a number of injuries in his young career, but we all just want to see him at full health.
And so here's Memphis, following the score by Cleveland. Bane, no good. Mitchell against Bane from the arc. And it's Mitchell missing. And here's Morant. He'll bring it up for the Grizzlies. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, thanks. Ja Morant was the first NBA guard in a quarter century to lead the league in points in the paint. He says, I can't just rely on dunking every single play, so I need different types of finishes to get my shot off, whether it's high off the glass, the reverse, or hanging in the air forever. And Kevin, he just says it so casually. Back to you.
I know it. But look, David, he doesn't do it casually, right? He is a one-man circus. Here's Mitchell, following the basket by Ja Morant. Mitchell with it. He has 6. Four on the shot clock. Takes it off the glass. Mitchell's got 8.
Well, they have leaned on him offensively with good reason. Efficiency will help you win a lot of games.
Offensive rebound. Outside, Bane. Jackson, a screen on Allen. Bane for 3. Mitchell comes up with the rebound.
And there hasn't been anything easy for him in this period.
Well, the offense has to look for ways to get him easier shots, better selections. You have to be set up for success.
Now here's Jackson. Now on the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
Well, we know he can space the floor, but Jackson is still at his best in the paint.
41 seconds left to play here in the first. Mitchell outside. Mobley sets the pick for Mitchell. A three-pointer is right on target. 11 points in the game.
As hot as he's been this quarter, the game plan is simple, folks. Get him the ball and get out of the way.
And finished off by Morant.
Yeah, there have been very few players at 6'2" who've played above the rim like Morant.
Now Mitchell. 11 points in the game. Smart with the steal. And now with the fast break, Smart with the ball. Buries the long-range jumper.
Yeah, way back when I started coaching, you never wanted a three-pointer on a fast break. Now, it's the shot teams are looking for.
John Morant. And we're getting back to the action in our New Year's Eve broadcast. And looking at what we've seen from the Grizzlies, what do you guys think?
Yeah, in that first period, they looked to push in transition at every opportunity.
Yeah, they gave the other team no time to breathe. Every time they got the ball, they were off to the races. And you see how effective this aggressive mindset can be.
And so in the game for the Cavaliers, a lot of length inside. It's Mobley and Allen in the post. The wing set for him, Mitchell and Okoro. And it's LeVert in a point. Cavaliers leading. What a rise for Taylor Jenkins, working his way, Stan, from the G League assistant there to NBA assistant and now to NBA head coach.
Wow is right, Kevin. And Taylor Jenkins, one of the best coaches in the NBA. This is a guy who just kept grinding and learning. I think sometimes coaches get too concerned about when they're going to get their opportunity. Taylor Jenkins was always concerned about being ready when his opportunity came.
I think you and I are alike. We root for the grinders, don't we? The guys that have really worked to climb that ladder.
I certainly do, Kevin.
Mitchell passes to Okoro. Holds it up there for Mobley. It's tipped. Out to the wing. A three from Morant. Good on the triple. Morant's got 11 points. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Grizzlies.
Well, their defense has been really impressive, especially the number of blocks they've managed to get. It's not easy to keep denying guys at the rim.
And let's also give them some credit for running the pick so well. They're making the most of their chances to score in transition.
Well, he's a competitive guard who plays with a real edge. Smart helps set the tone for the attitude of this team.
And the second free throw, good. Well, we saw it in Boston, and we're seeing it in Memphis. Marcus Smart is a key piece in any lineup, Stan.
Yeah, look, you can just plug Marcus Smart in, especially to your defense. Multiple times on the all-defensive team, and he became so much better being able to run an offense, direct traffic, keep a team together.
And if he can just stay healthy, that will be maybe the missing part of his career.
Yeah, and that's the challenge right now.
Jackson has the open look. Hits the three-point bomb. He has 5.
Good job of stepping up to the plate there, seizing back the momentum for his team.
Yeah, plenty of lead changes in this game. It's gone back and forth.
Here's Mitchell. That one, no good. Good work defensively by Smart. Pass to Bain. Back to Smart. And he converts the layup. Now it's a 5-point Memphis lead.
Well, you can see how comfortable Smart is inside. He doesn't fear anybody.
Oh, and the dunk by Mitchell.
A dynamic leaper with an impressive wingspan. Mitchell usually has some flashy dunks up his sleeve.
Now here's Morant. He's got 11. Here's Edey. Pass to Smart. There's the pick. The three. They get it back on the wing. Bane. Second chance shot. And the Grizzlies tap in 2 more.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
LeVert the pass to Mobley. And Mobley throws it down.
Sets a great screen, and then Mobley gets perfect position there on the roll.
It's Morant with the drop.
And that's a special play coming from the one spot.
You know, his passing can take a backseat for that dunk. Wow.
Wow, that is an impressive vertical for a point guard. My goodness.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, the Grizzlies retired Marc Gasol's number 33 last season. You may recall he moved to Memphis in his teens, watching his older brother, Powell, play for the Grizz. Mark said, I had a very unique perspective, that of a fan. When I came back as a Grizzlies player, I carried that with me. And Kevin, that pride certainly showed.
Pride's a great word to use. No question, D.A. Thank you.
And they are absolutely stroking it from beyond the arc.
And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And finished off by Morant.
Well, this is Morant at his very best. His teammates need to just continue getting him the ball and letting him do his thing.
Allen dishes to Mobley. Mitchell looking it over. Slam home, and he draws the foul. A chance for another point at the free throw line. That one on Smart.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, sure. Morant outside. There's Jackson with the three. And that's the final possession with the nice defense right there. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. It's the Grizzlies up 1. Live from the FedEx Forum, you're watching 2K Sports.
You look at Cleveland, like most teams right now, they're optimistic. We'll see how they handle the first couple of games.
Yeah, everyone starts. And next up, let's take a look at the Cleveland Cavaliers, who seem pretty well matched in their game.
They found an advantage in the painted area.
And that is
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Guys, Ja Morant has been sensational.
Definitely been challenging the defense here early on, not settling for anything outside.
Well, I just love his fearlessness so far. He's charging inside like no one can stop him.
We've got Wells. Jackson is out there with Brandon Clark. Then it's Luke Kennard. And it's Huff in at the 5 down low. And that's the group for Taylor Jenkins as we begin the second half. Here's Garland after Memphis gets the 3. Pass to Strus. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. Strus has got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. GA, you look how Garland can create for himself. Very good off the catch or the bounce.
So deadly off of those high pick and rolls because he can dribble into that 3. A playmaker that can do that is a headache. Garland knows how to create that space and get his look.
Here's Garland. Grizzlies making the shot. Shot clock at 6. A 3 from Strus. It's hauled in by Huff.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
And then Clark slams it in.
This is the mindset Clark has. He's opportunistic and really has an awareness of when to attack in transition.
Thompson sets the pick for Strus. Outside Garland. Out to Thompson. Here's Niang. Scoreless thus far. How about this run, Craig, they're on right now? Wow.
I mean, they're just getting to their spots and executing, really keeping things simple.
You gotta love strong defense, especially when it comes in the form of harsh rejections. Wow.
And that is a huge block. Given how close this game is, a stop like that was right on point.
Now, here's Kennard. He has 5. Garland kicks to Thompson. Pass to Niang.
He's got ball.
Back to Thompson, and that'll be Cleveland as it goes out of bounds. Cavaliers retain possession.
And he jumped out to that ball immediately. Great reaction on that deflection.
Yeah, and you know they're tracking the tips and deflections because that tells you who's affecting the game.
Now, here's Strus. Launches it from deep. And the league giving a bit more leeway, GA, to defenders. As a hard-nosed defender yourself, I'm sure you like that change.
Oh, I do. I mean, we all love the intensity of playoff basketball. So why not bring a certain level of physicality to the regular season?
Here's Thompson. And here's the break. Here's Wells. The Grizzlies with another miss. The Cavaliers trail by 3. Here's Niang. And he makes good on the layup.
Unselfish basketball. That's what coaches love to see.
Clark, the pass to Jackson. Kept alive. And that one's good by Clark.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Outside Garland. Strus against Kennard. For the tie. Wells with the steal. And here's the fast break. Wells leading the way. With the second effort, Clark. Count that one. Clark's got 6 points in the quarter.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Garland feeling it out a little bit. Count that one.
Fearless move by Garland inside, going for the high percentage shot.
And the Grizzlies leading by 3. 52 seconds left in the third quarter. Garland against Kennard. And he banks in the layup. Kennard's got the lead back up to 5 now for Memphis.
At this kind of range, it might almost be too easy for Kennard.
Garland kicks to Thompson. That's good, and it's Garland with the assist. Thompson's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Here's Jackson, and the dunk by Jackson.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. 3 seconds separate the shot clock and game. Steps back. Merrill gets the bucket.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
Knocks it loose. Stolen by Garland. For the tie. Offline. And as we conclude the third quarter, what a game. Neither team giving ground. Grizzlies. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feat.
Well, it's one of the core parts of the game. Reading the defense and creating an easy bucket for your teammate. That is pretty.
We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. So on the floor for Cleveland, a lot of length inside. It's Mobley and Allen in the post. The wing set for him, Mitchell and Okoro. And it's LeVert into the guard position. Now, here's Mitchell, following the miss by Ja Morant. Mitchell passes to Allen, and it's Allen with the jam.
At 6'11", Allen, a legitimate threat to finish through the rim, especially when given that kind of position. The defenders need to recognize the importance of staying on him as we get into crunch time.
It's LeVert with the drive.
Go into the rack with energy, and the D afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, gotta chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
And with the score as close as it is, these are the opportunities you truly can't allow.
Here's Eaton, and down it goes. Dunked through off a wonderful assist.
Yeah, anyone can appreciate the skillfulness of Morant's passing.
A kick out to Mobley. Offline with his three.
Finding space on the perimeter, but he couldn't capitalize.
That's tipped and stolen by Mobley. It's LeVert on the wing. Jacks up a three. Sinks the triple. LeVert's got it all tied up now for Cleveland.
From range, LeVert's one of those guys you have to respect his shot. He makes enough from beyond where you have to honor him.
Pass to Mitchell. Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. Oh, and the dunk by Mitchell.
And guys, we know Mitchell can fill it up in a hurry, which is what makes him so much fun to watch.
Here's Edey. Outside, Bain. Buries it down low.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
Well, you know this is when they lean on him, and he delivers with a much-needed score.
Takes the three. The offensive rebound. Here's Jackson. Pass to Bain. Just 5 to shoot. Connects from three-point range. And the Grizzlies lead by 3. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Grizzlies.
Well, all you can ask for is your guys to be really active on D, and they've been more than that tonight.
And also that they'll continue to take advantage on the offensive glass. Those extra possessions paying off in second chance points.
Here's Morant, and the layup falls.
Well, Morant's built to go and showing what he's made of here in the clutch.
The drive by Mitchell. Smart with the steal. Here's Morant.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
Gets the first, and that makes it a 3-point lead.
Well, the word dynamic really only scratches the surface with Ja Morant. The way he moves, his speed, it's all just on another level. Well, make no mistake, this is exactly who they want at the line in this situation.
Allen finds Okoro. Back to Allen. Bain with the steal. Smart on the wing. And that one swishes right in. Smart's got the lead up to 6 now for the Grizzlies.
And coming down the stretch here, both teams still on fire.
Yeah, in hopes that your opponent is just going to go cold. That's not going to happen, it doesn't look like in this one. This might go down to whoever has the last possession.
Now, here's Mitchell. No good from outside.
Well, I've been here before. They're looking to get back in the game. But desperation threes are not the way to do it.
Here's Bain. Fires from deep. Evan Mobley with the rebound. And here's Cleveland. 6-point game. Okoro kicks to Mobley. Mitchell outside. Pass to Okoro. Edey with the rebound. Well, this one is winding down now. Memphis can watch the clock run out. That one drops for him. And the Grizzlies lead by 8.
Well, that's not what the defense wants to see. Bane is dangerous when he gets downhill.
So it's Memphis picking up the win. Some good. Thank you, David. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. With Stan Van Gundy, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge.
Welcome to the... All right, a moment now to see how the schedule is looking for Cleveland. On Tuesday, they'll be matching up with LeBron James and the Los Angeles Lakers. Then on Friday, they'll take on Kyrie Irving and the Dallas Mavericks.
And you know, for that matchup with Charlotte, it's going to be game number 4 for them during the start of this NBA campaign. They'll want to get off to a hot start for the year.
A look at Cleveland's opening lineup. At the 4 and the 5, the lengthy pair of Mobley and Allen. Mitchell and Okoro, they're the wings. And it's LeVert in at the point guard position. And for the Knicks, we've got OG Anunoby. Mitchell Robinson is out there with Karl Anthony Towns. Then it's Mikal Bridges, and it's Brunson in at the point. Here's Brunson. After the Cavs picked up a basket a moment ago. Anunoby against Mitchell. Brunson, a screen on Mitchell. Shot clock at 6. Anunoby on the take. And he says right back at you with a big dunk of his own.
Well, you get north to south with OG, and he's going to go all the way.
And we talk about guys who can really guard 1 through 5. OG Anunoby is one of them, Brent.
Yeah, OG can make your night a living nightmare the way he can guard. He chases around shooters. He's physical enough to deal with wings who like to play in the mid-range, and he's relentless on the defensive end of the floor. But he's just too big and too athletic to be given that kind of position. Mitchell Robinson, an easy deuce.
And stolen by Bridges. And that's a foul called on Isaac Okoro. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
And just around a minute and a half into this first quarter. And they've been producing at a high level.
No question. They're in a nice rhythm offensively.
Brunson passes to Towns. Takes the 3. LeVert with a rebound.
Well, that's not a shot he's ever going to pass up, and he shouldn't. Despite the miss, no defender anywhere near him. He's got to shoot that one.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Now here's LeVert. 9 points for him in his last game. Here's Mitchell. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. Mitchell's gotten his second bucket of the game.
In standing just 6'1", amazing how effective Mitchell is attacking the paint.
Here's Brunson. It's rebounded by Cleveland. They've been on a heater of late. 7 wins in a row.
Watching this team operate at this elite level, firing on all cylinders, the way they're going right now, this winning streak could go on for some time.
Now here's Anunoby. His last outing, he had 18 points. The shot by Towns, no good. The 3 from Mitchell. Buries it from 3. Mitchell's got 7 points. For New York, they've gone 3 of 6 from the floor. Robinson on the wing. Launches it. And Karl Anthony Towns hits from deep. For NBA fans, early season games are so entertaining to watch, Grant. What's your favorite part of the early goings?
You know, BA, take your pick. Rookie development, team chemistry building. Plus, you wait all off-season to see how your team measures up. And now, we get to find out.
And that kind of bucket for Allen is just injecting energy into the team. One of the best offensive rebounders in the NBA.
Bridges down low. He's checked by LeVert. Bridges passes to Anunoby. The kick out to Brunson. 4 on the clock. Three-pointer. The rebound by Donovan Mitchell. And so it's Mitchell who brings up the ball for the Cavaliers. They trail by 1. Here's Okoro. Mitchell, a screen on Brunson. LeVert passes to Mitchell. The three is up. Drills it from deep. He's got 10.
Flat out taking the game over, and there's no way he's going to give it up.
Here's Towns. And it's powered home by Towns.
Yeah, strong flush from Towns. I like whenever he plays with an edge inside.
51 seconds left in the first. Mitchell finds Mobley. Okoro, right side. For 3. And it's New York with a rebound.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Brunson. No luck on that one. Good work defensively by Mitchell. And Mikal Bridges picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds.
A very sharp defensive player. OG able to apply tons of pressure on the offense.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Out to Bridges. Pass to Towns. Here's Anunoby. To the inside. Here's Robinson. It'll count.
The officials will have 2 minutes to review.
And it looks like they are going to review the play. The question, did he get the basket off in time or not?
And of course, they want to make sure it was the right call, but I'm not sure how much it'll...
Just a big-time effort for Donovan Mitchell, providing a lot of energy for Cleveland. He put together 10 points in the quarter. We'll be right back with you shortly. Let's get you back to the action on the floor as the New Year's Eve festivities continue. All right, what do you guys think about Cleveland here in this one?
Yeah, showing grit on the glass is a good way to gain an advantage. They controlled the boards in the first.
Well, if you get physical out there, you can control the glass, and that helps you to control the pace of the game.
Karl Anthony Towns is out there with Mitchell Robinson. Then it's OG Anunoby. Then there's Jalen Brunson. And it's Bridges in at the 2. That's the group for New York starting the second.
That's a big make for LeVert. Should help his confidence.
Pass to Towns. Mitchell against Anunoby. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Anunoby's got 7.
When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
And Jalen Brunson gets the whistle that time.
New York foul.
That's his first foul.
Jalen Brunson. First personal foul. First team foul.
Stolen by Bridges. Fast break, New York. And the go-ahead bucket, no good. The Cavaliers leading, and Mikal Bridges, still one of the better wing defenders in the league, Greg.
Yeah, he's so great at pestering a shooter. Good lateral movement and wingspan makes him hard to get around. He might not be the best in the league, but he is well above average.
Here's Mitchell. A strong move by Mitchell inside.
Look at Mitchell's commitment to his shot. Doesn't let the contact slow him down.
Brunson with it, picked up by Allen. And that's a foul called on Isaac Okoro. That's foul number 2 for him.
This is one where the second foul is probably going to cost you some minutes in this game.
We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter now. Here's Bridges. After missing his first attempt, now 1 for 2.
They have no answer defensively inside.
18.
Mitchell deciding where to go with it. It's hauled in by Robinson.
His touch from mid-range, that's almost always good. That won't shake his confidence.
And it's Allen who slams it home.
That's a great finish from J.A. A high percentage look inside from a very high percentage shooter.
Here's Towns. Robinson on the wing. Kicks it out, Towns. Back to Robinson. 5 to shoot. Here's Brunson, and he drives in. That shot missing. Good D by Mobley. The Cavaliers lead by 3. Down low. Here's Okoro, and he dunks it. What a pass to set him up.
And that's no problem as Okoro's able to rise up.
And timeout is called by Tom Thibodeau. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments.
Allow this section gets t-shirts on their way. Let me hear you.
Taking a look back at last season, the team leaders in rebounding. Number 5, the Knicks.
And you have to be impressed if you look at the rebounding numbers from last season. They ran a number of guys to the glass, which led to plenty of second chance opportunities.
Brunson passes to Robinson. The kick out to Brunson. Fires the 3. Ooh, Brunson, the sweet lefty stroke.
I don't know, why is it lefties like Brunson just make it look so much better when you're firing the rock?
Well, Grant, one thing about this Knicks team, they have a clear identity.
Yeah, they have the mentality of their city, New York City, playing the game with passion and in-your-face attitude. And, of course, these Knicks leave it all out on the floor.
And here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played.
2 minutes.
Mobley is screen on Brunson. Clock at 6. And Mobley throws it down.
Easy does it. Mobley is such a fluid athlete for his size.
Brunson with it. Now LeVert defending. Towns. Yes. And a nice assist from Brunson. Towns has got 7 points.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
Outside Mitchell. Pass to LeVert. Mitchell against Anunoby. And the 3 off target.
Well, after getting off to a great start, hitting those first 2 shots, he's definitely regressed a little bit in this quarter.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards.
And stolen by Bridges. In transition, here they come. High post Towns. Outside Brunson. 50 seconds left in the second period. Just 4 to shoot. Sneak it inside. It's Brunson.
This story in the second quarter much different than the one in the first. We're finally seeing some aggression.
LeVert goes against Anunoby. On the wing, Mitchell. He's got 12. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. To the middle. And stolen by Mobley. And now the Cavaliers on the break. And it's Allen who slams it home.
Oh, nice ball movement by LeVert. A welcome sign for this team.
Bridges on the attack. Outside Robinson. Pass to Towns. Anunoby for 3. And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. Cleveland on. Thanks very much, Allie. And folks, we'll be right back to start the second half of this game.
Well, I think for the Knicks, you really get to see what they're made of after your hard work in the offseason.
Yeah, you have big.
Now let's talk about our featured game. Guys, Donovan Mitchell was the star of that first half.
He's lighting this.
Appreciate you joining.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. What a game we're seeing from Donovan Mitchell.
Through 2 quarters of play, he's been an excellent source of points.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
On the court right now for Cleveland. Darius Garland is out there with Sam Merrill. Then there's George Niang. Then it's Max Strus. And it's Thompson in at the 5. Pass to Garland. The 3. And it's New York with a rebound.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Hard against Strus. Outside McBride. 6 on the shot clock. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. And there have been a few teams lately who have been stockpiling draft picks, Brent. What do you think of that approach?
Well, B.A., if you look at the success of the draft, you're kind of 50-50 on whether or not you're going to get the talent that is required to win a championship. So getting multiple bites at the apple is a great strategy for teams to try to build the foundation of a championship caliber team.
Cuts off the pass. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
The Cavaliers are having success. Point guard Darius Garland said, "We're building something here and we've come a long way. It feels amazing having our own legacy. We're just trying to keep it going. The whole city is behind us." And Brian, they know there's still work to do.
And they've got no problem with that, Allie. Thank you. And George Niang gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul of the game.
These calls can be so difficult for officials to make.
Outside Hart. 6 to shoot. Achua with a screen on Garland. Hart passes to Achua. Achua with the dunk.
These bigs can really put some force on the rim. Achua falls directly in that category.
31-29.
Pass to Niang. Merrill outside. Now here's Strus. Back to Merrill. The shot from 20 feet out. That one a little long. For New York, they've got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. Here's Achua, and he banks in the layup. Achua's got his second basket.
They've really picked up the energy level and have willed themselves back into this game.
Well, they didn't really have a choice at the position that they were. They had to fight hard. They've gotten that. They've outworked the other team. Just fighting tonight.
Back to Strus, and there it is for him. Strus has got 6 points in the quarter.
Sometimes it looks like for Garland, the game comes a bit easy, whether making plays for himself or others.
Outside Achua. Pass to McBride. Back to Achua. Achua with the dunk.
Oh, my! That's why we had those breakaway rims.
Dude, he risked pulling the whole thing down to the floor right there. Merrill passes to Strus. There's the 3. Merrill right side. Now Garland shoots over Hart. Strus up top. Hart pulls it in.
You won't see him miss that one too many times.
Yeah, that happens. Important thing is for players, just don't beat yourself up and make a miss like that cost you another play.
Here's Strus. A rebound by Sims. Sims has got his 4th rebound in this one. Inside. Pass to Ryan. And that's an intentional foul.
Tristan Thompson. First personal foul. Second team foul.
1:05 left in the third. Hart with a screen on Strus. Here he goes. Hart against Strus. So they take the lead. And the Knicks lead by 2.
Touch and control on the floater. Hart showing another element to his offensive game.
Now here's Garland. He's guarded closely. 40 seconds left in the third quarter. The shot, no good. For New York, they've got 5 of 6 shots to fall so far in the third.
Great look, courtesy of Ochoa.
Cavaliers trail by 4. Oh, got a piece of it. Pass to Thompson. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
I just love the aggressive finish.
I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam. To the left side wing. Outside Hart. 6-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Shot clock at 6. Now here's Achua, guarded by Garland. Achua passes to Hart. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock. Hart's got 4 points in the quarter.
That's just tremendous scoring instinct. So fun to watch him work in the half court.
Max Strus, 3 points.
We're at the end of the third quarter, and we've still got a close one. New York out in front. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
Now, I know he's a big man, but he's got some point guard in him if he's making passes like this.
The passing for the team becoming contagious, this time involving the big.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we'll start the fourth in what is still anybody's ball game. They've got Karl Anthony Towns. Jalen Brunson is out there with Mikal Bridges. Then there's Mitchell Robinson. And it's Anunoby in at the 3. So that's who's on the floor for the Knicks. All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for New York?
They've been slippery getting into the lane all game long, putting that help defense to the test.
Well, we've also seen them being very aggressive down in the paint. All game long, they've been hunting down those inside points.
And it's a completely new group for the Cavaliers. And Kenny Atkinson has called a timeout. He wants their game plan to be crystal clear at this point.
Let's see those defense. Keep going, keep it going.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Well, over the break, I did listen in on Kenny Atkinson's huddle. Coach was urging his team to play strong defense, reminding them no easy hoops, give effort and help when needed. They do say defense wins championships, guys.
Okay, thank you, Allie. And so it's Towns with it. He brings it up for New York. They'll face the Jazz after this game. That'll be at home. That'll be the second of a 2-game stretch at home. And there's the basket, and the whistle blows. Chance at a 3-point play here. Going to the line for 1.
Anunoby, one of those star players in the league that you don't really look at the numbers to see how he impacts the game overall. It's the intangibles that make him special.
Okoro, left side. He swipes the ball away again. And that's his 6th steal of the night.
Imposing his will at the defensive end. You gotta love it.
With Brunson being undersized, he has such a great feel for how to create space, Brent.
Incredible footwork, B.A. The way he puts the needle on the record and just scratches it and pivots around and makes defenders jump and move. Amazing manipulation skills at the point guard position for a guy his size to get it done in the painted area.
Right side, Brunson. Pass to Towns. Back to Brunson. Fires for 3. That shot is off. The Cavaliers trail by 4. Mitchell with the ball, and it's Robinson picking him up. And for some reason, he decided to foul there.
Yeah, B.A., that's an odd move. Maybe there's something else behind it.
We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. Allen with a screen on Anunoby. Mitchell, wow! Put that in the dunk contest.
Whoa, guys. I mean, this crowd is in awe of that Mitchell dunk. Heck, I'm in awe, too.
Pass to Anunoby. Yes, and a nice assist from Brunson. Anunoby's got 5 points now this quarter.
This is when your interior D has to be on high alert.
Allen with a screen on Anunoby. Mitchell against Anunoby. Outside Mitchell. Just 5 on the clock. Oh, and Mitchell powers it home!
Yeah, Mitchell putting on a clinic of his skills in this one. Take notes, kids.
Right side, Brunson. Kicks it out to Anunoby. Oh, it's stolen by Mitchell. Okoro, right side. Bridges against LeVert. Allen outside. To the paint. Not sure why he committed the intentional foul. No purpose.
I think everyone's a little confused, but weird plays happen.
Over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Mitchell, the pass to Allen to tie it up. Out to Mobley. Shot clock at 3. Back to Allen. And it's Allen who slams it home.
When you need one bad, go to a high percentage shooter, and Allen is that guy.
Pass to Anunoby. The kick out to Brunson. Anunoby, a screen on Mitchell. Brunson with it. Guarded now by Mitchell. Anunoby for 3. Basket is good. Off the assist from Brunson. Anunoby's got 8 here in this quarter.
Lots of experience from Anunoby. These moments don't make his palms sweat.
And it's Mitchell penetrating. Okoro outside. Mobley passes to Okoro. Back to Mobley. And here's Allen. Allen a screen. Cleveland needs to get off a shot. And it's Allen who slams it home.
This is something Mitchell is only getting better at. Finding ways to get his guys good shots.
Brunson finds Towns. Screen by Robinson. Anunoby passes to Robinson. And the shot goes down. And the Knicks lead by 3.
Robinson's not going to waste that chance. The big man with a high percentage shot.
Here's Mitchell. Ooh, power move by Mitchell.
It's Spider time. Donovan Mitchell, ice in his veins.
And Anunoby gets it to go.
Oh, what great action we've seen tonight. Hard to imagine a more entertaining game.
No, this is about as high octane a game as you're going to find.
And the Knicks with possession. Fires from deep. Score that basket. His 8th out of 9 shots here today.
Kind of feel the energy coming off of Anunoby right now. He's locked in, ready to continue his attack.
And it's Mitchell, the miss.
He is just so deadly from out there. You expect that to fall.
Again, the miss by Mitchell. This is their chance to stretch the lead, Grant.
Yeah, it's a must. They have to execute and avoid the big mistake. And right here, they can't waste any time.
Well, it's probably a little bit too late here, but you really need to score a bucket here to stay alive.
Back to Allen. Mobley, left side. The 3 from Okoro. It's good from beyond the arc.
3-point goal.
And so the big win by New York in a tight game. That was an incredible night of hoops. A tremendous finish. They waited until the very last moment. Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. And that'll do it, folks. For Brent Barry, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson.
Here on a chance now to check out the Knicks' upcoming schedule. On Wednesday, they'll defend home court against the Utah Jazz. Then on Friday, they'll tip it off, a road trip beginning in Oklahoma City where they'll take on the Thunder.
And for the matchup with the Bulls, that's one to watch for. Fourth contest of this brand new NBA season. Interested in how those teams match up in the early part of this year.
And the starting group for the Grizzlies. In the backcourt, it's Morant and Smart. The forwards for him, Bane and Jackson. And it's Edey in at the 5 down low. And for New York, Karl Anthony Towns is out there with OG Anunoby. Then it's Jalen Brunson. Then it's Mitchell Robinson. And it's Bridges in at the shooting guard. Jackson, and he slams it down right on top of Karl Anthony Towns.
You're taking a little bit of a risk when you get that fancy, but Jackson, he's got the bounce to pull it off.
And it's going to be out of bounds. The Grizzlies will take it. One of the best 3-and-D wings in the league. Well, let's start with OG Anunoby, who excels from the corner.
And Kevin, about 45% on quarter threes the last couple seasons. So OG can space that floor horizontally. That's in addition to his elite defensive ability.
And that one's good, Morant.
Look, when you're as explosive as Ja, then opponents are going to let you take shots from deep.
And Anunoby slams it in.
Flying high and throwing it down with the one hand.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys. Bane with the bucket.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Anunoby against Smart. Towns, a screen on Morant. Here's Brunson. Basket good.
And defensively, if you are not on point, Brunson more than capable of finishing inside.
Morant kicks to Bane. It's Jackson atop the key. Out to Morant. There's a good screen. 6 to shoot. They get it again. Back to Jackson. Outside, Smart. Memphis needs to get off a shot here. Payne for 3. Robinson pulls it in.
Defense kind of rolled the dice there, and I'm a little surprised that it ended up going their way with the miss.
He gets it in there. Anunoby's got his second bucket.
How about 3 or 4 from the floor to start? That's always a good sign.
Right now, I'll send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Well, Tom Thibodeau had a few minutes to share. Well, of course, they're concerned about the dynamic Ja Morant. Coach told me the plan is simple. Make things as hard as they can on Ja on both ends of the floor. Make him work on defense, and by crunch time, maybe we can tire him just a little bit. Back to you guys.
Thanks so much, David. Well, great. The Knicks have certainly brought hope back to the city of New York.
And it's been fun to watch. The fans are rallying behind this team, and it's not just because they're winning. It's the way they're winning. They play with heart and hustle.
Oh, Morant sinks the answer with authority. He's feeling the competitive fire after that last trade.
Bridges passes to Anunoby. Stolen by Smart. 3-on-3. And a wide open look for Bane. Sinks the three-pointer. Bane's got a couple of threes now in the first with the Grizzlies.
And they are shooting the lights out from distance here early.
And Brunson gets it to go.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Morant finds Bane. His three-pointer's off the mark. Knicks trail by 5. Anunoby with it. Guarded down by Jackson. Brunson against Morant. Back to Anunoby. Brunson sets a screen for Anunoby. And Anunoby slams it in.
Yeah, just solid work on the back end of that.
If you're right, finished hard with two hands on that stuff. Jackson, a screen on Bridges. And Morant throws it down.
Okay, I see you, Ja, flexing a little bit of muscle, showing off that athletic ability. Okay.
Anunoby kicks to Bridges. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. 35 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Payne for three. That's another miss. Number 4. He's 2 for 6 shooting.
His consistency just hasn't been there this quarter in terms of his shooting.
And the foul on Marcus Smart. That is his first foul of the game. We've got 22 seconds left to play in the first.
They need to start taking care of the basketball. Careless play since the opening tip.
Payne for three. It's rebounded by Towns. Now, here's Anunoby. Some solid defense there from Jackson. Ja Morant has been leading the charge, guys, for Memphis. He got into double digits. And we're getting back to the action in our New Year's Eve broadcast. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Memphis.
They've really been dialed in from deep. This is a team that has a ton of confidence in their outside shooting ability.
And so far, just a great job forcing turnovers and creating opportunities in the open floor. The defense at the heart of that.
So on the floor to begin things for Memphis here in the second quarter. Filling in the perimeter slots, it's Smart and Payne. Jackson is out there with Edey. And it's Morant in at the wall.
Oh, he got fancy with that one.
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open. Smart. No good on the triple. Knicks trail by 3. GA, as you know, Jalen Brunson is a second-generation NBA player.
Yeah, his dad, Rick Brunson, was an 11-year vet who also played overseas and eventually settled in as a coach in this league.
Oh, look out! Look out! Oh, that's how you finish. Oh, wow. Okay, Ja turning it loose. Someone throw that man some water.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sideline. You got for us, DA?
Thank you, Kevin. Jalen Brunson is a very cerebral player. He says he focuses on the little things. The attention to detail has made the game a lot easier. I know what I'm capable of. So as long as I keep working on my craft, keep the same mindset, only good things are going to happen for me. Kevin, back to you.
Good stuff, David. Amazing how far he has come. We appreciate the report. Brunson the pass to Robinson. Smart with the ball. He's picked up by Anunoby. And the dunk by Jackson.
The more time Jackson spins at the rim, the better. His length is a deciding factor in this game.
Here's Bridges. Pass to Anunoby. Over Smart. And the Knicks miss again. Memphis leading by 8. A 3-ball. Good. And the nice assist from Morant. Morant's got 3 assists in the game. Robinson kicks to Anunoby. Shot to stop the run. That one, no good.
No matter what looks they get, they just can't convert to stop this run.
This is snowballing for them. They've got to get a good look next time down.
There it is, guys. One of those effort plays that makes a big difference in the game.
And GA, it is definitely making a difference so far today.
Offensive rebounding is about hustle and determination. Huge putback, making a statement there.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
And that could be the spark they needed to make a little run as they try to even this thing up.
How important, Greg, is it to a team's confidence to start the season strong?
Kevin, I think it means more if you're a young team. If your roster is filled with veterans, you're looking at the bigger picture.
Well, it was the Memphis Grizzlies in their last game, a loss to the Thunder. Jackson dishes to Morant. Puts up a three. It's good from long range. Morant's got the lead up to 14 now for the Grizzlies.
Yeah, and the defense has been on their back heels with the way they've been running the ball up the floor. And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg.
Mikal Bridges, first personal foul, second team foul.
And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played. Morant against Bridges. Smart puts the pick in for Morant. And the three off target. And so it's Towns with it. He brings it up for the Knicks. A fantastic stretch this group has strung together. 8 wins and counting.
You can feel the energy in the air around this team. They know they are on a roll, and they are committed to keeping it going as long as they can.
Brunson finds Bridges. And there's the foul. It's on Jalen Brunson. That's his first foul.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
And that rejection had some mustard on it. Huge, huge play.
And a block like that sends a message. One that says we're not giving up this lead.
R.J. Morant has always had unquestionable talent. Now it's a question of can he focus on his game?
And you hope he had his wake-up call. Still one of the most exciting players in the game. His burst and bounce, one of a kind.
And the timeout called here by Tom Thibodeau. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with this guy.
And here we have an opportunity to check out Karl Anthony Towns. He's coming off an excellent season. He was around 21 points per game, 8 rebounds, and 3 assists. And you look at his huge role in their offense, a major contributor as far as putting up points.
He's just a natural scorer and someone this offense leans on to help shoulder the load and lead the charge.
Both free throws good from Morant. It's an odd stat, but what I'm going to throw out there anyway, the Memphis Grizzlies set an NBA record last season for players used in a season.
Kevin, this isn't football, right? They had 33 different guys suit up last season. That tells you how difficult it was. Constant change, hard to build chemistry, and let's face it, hard to win games.
Morant finds in, and Morant throws it down.
I don't know, but it seems like Morant's got springs or something in his shoes.
Anunoby. That three off target had some space there after the little pump fake. And there's the foul. It's on Jalen Brunson. So that will be his second foul of the game. We're in the bonus. We'll go to the line to shoot 2. The first one falls.
And didn't have a single free throw in that first quarter, but he started to play with a little bit more of an edge to his game here in the second. As we've gotten closer to halftime, their style has become more and more physical.
Towns in the corner. Pass to Anunoby. And the foul on Marcus Smart. That's foul number 2 for him.
Second personal foul. First team foul.
And here's Brunson outside. It's rebounded by Memphis. Jackson's got his 4th rebound in this one. And so it's Memphis with a sizable lead as the quarter wraps up. They're ahead 16. Thank you, David. And we'll be right back after halftime to start the third quarter. See you in just a bit.
He's director.
Well, I think for the Knicks, like most teams right now, they're optimistic. We'll see how they handle the first couple of games.
Yeah, And let's move on now to those first two quarters. Talk about a tough start for the New York Knicks.
They're getting...
And that's a halftime wrap. Let's get back.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Guys, Ja Morant has been sensational.
Yeah, he's just been raining down on him from deep here. Talk about dialed in.
If I'm his teammate, I keep feeding the hot hand, especially since he's been on fire from deep also.
Hart is out there with Miles McBride. Then there's Achua. And it's Ryan in at the small forward. So that's who Tom Thibodeau starts the second half with. And Kennard wide open. He shoots. Drills it from outside. Kennard's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. It's deflected. Clark the pass to Huff. Kennard for three. It's hauled in by Achua. Knicks trail by 17. It's Hart on the wing. Pass to Achua. Now McBride from about 19 feet. And here's Kennard. Jackson has the open look. Bangs home the trifecta.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Third quarter of basketball. We're about a minute and a half in. Pass to McBride. Clock at 6. There's a screen by Achua. And he drives in. And McBride gets it to go.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
Brown is wide open. And it's off from three-point range. Here's Achua. The shot from the low post is good.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yeah, when you hustle on the break like he does, good things tend to happen.
Knicks foul. Miles McBride. First personal foul.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Kevin, the last few years, we saw teams giving up bounties worth of draft picks and trades for star players. But with teams now possessing more roster spots to develop prospects, and about 3/4 of the tradable picks hoarded by just a third of the NBA's teams, we may not see so many picks given up moving forward. Kevin?
You're exactly right, David. Something certainly to keep an eye on. Clark right side. Good on the three-point shot. Clark's got himself on the board with 3 there.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
And you see this so much more nowadays in the NBA. Teams putting a larger emphasis on jacking up threes.
And McBride gets it to go. McBride's got his second basket.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
Shots good by Kennard.
And that tells the tale here today, guys. Throughout this game, they've been able to get the ball in tight and finish.
And talking about the Knicks, GA, do you feel they took a step forward last season?
I do. I mean, losing in 7 in the conference semis with all the injuries they had, that really kind of set them back. They ended that game 7 with the Pacers missing 4 of their starting 5. So, no doubt, expectations will be high.
Here's Hart. Pass to Ryan. New York moving it around. They set the pick. McBride misses, and he wants that one back.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
Tough to watch those miss. I'm sure they'll convert the next chance.
Clark for 3. Sims with the rebound. Knicks trail by 18. Oh, and he misses the dunk.
I mean, that can happen to anyone, but it's ugly every time it does.
And you have to feel for him. That's the kind of miss that will stick with you for a little bit.
Clark outside. That's a 2 from Kennard. Nails the wide open jump shot. Kennard's got 10 points now just in this quarter.
And he has flat out taken over this quarter. Keep feeding the beast.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Kennard against Hart. Pass to Huff. Launches it. It's rebounded by New York. Looking ahead, they've got the Jazz coming into town for the next game. And that game is the second of 2 straight at home.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Wells with it. From deep. He can't get that one to fall. And so it's Memphis, holding a big 18-point lead to close the quarter. They have been... Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game, and it's presented as always by State Farm.
And he's always been the favorite to bag this honor. These kind of feeds are his bread and butter.
That is why he is a point guard in this league. He has the elite passing ability, the vision. You need both to play the point guard.
First team foul. And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. On the court for Memphis to start the fourth. In the backcourt, it's Morant and Smart. The forwards for him, Bain and Jackson. And it's Edey in at the 5 spot. You know, a trend that's been unmistakable, Greg, over the last few decades has been the number of positionless players.
Yeah, and I think that's a great thing, right? So many players now with diversity in their skill set, and there's no need to commit a player to a certain role just based on their size. Yeah, the defender all over.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for Memphis.
All game long, they've been making it rain from the arc. And look, they've done it by feeding the hot hands.
And on top of that, they're getting a lot of points off assists. And it's always a good sign when your team is working as a cohesive unit.
Now Morant pass to Edey. Oh, good with the triple. Anunoby against Smart. Anunoby, good.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
And the Grizzlies leading by 15. Bain looking around. Here's Jackson. Bain with the screen on Towns. Anunoby against Jackson. Just 4 to shoot. Bain for 3. Good for another field goal. Number 5 in the night. 5 for 10 shooting.
And those aren't the type of three-point opportunities that you can allow in the NBA.
Towns finds Anunoby. Latrey drills the three-pointer. Anunoby's got 7 now in this quarter.
And the shooting has really been there for him today, but he may have to take it upon himself to continue to carry this team and try and get out of this hole.
It's rebounded by Towns, and it's Towns with the ball. He'll bring it up for New York. 15-point game. Bridges kicks to Robinson. Bridges with it. That shot misses. Some solid defense there from Jackson. Outside, Bain. No good on the 3. For New York, they've gone 3 of 4 on field goal attempts since getting things started here in the fourth.
A reliable shooter at the arc. Bridges takes those when he can.
Grizzlies lead 63-51.
Morant drives in. Oh, went in there and tried, and it looks like, yep, it's a coach's challenge on the personal foul. That triggers a replay review by the official.
At the line, 2 shots. The play is under video review under NBA rules. There will be 2 minutes.
The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right in the review.
Memphis leading by 10. On the wing, Jackson. Offensive struggles continue, missing again. On deep, Brunson. Had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target. Memphis has gone 2 of 5 on three-point shots since the end of the third quarter.
Just enough coverage to bother that three-point attempt.
And Anunoby, here we go.
And the penetrating ability of Anunoby, confident when it comes to attacking the defense.
Bain with it. He's picked up by Anunoby. The three. Outside for Jackson. The Grizzlies with another miss.
That is not a guy you want to allow open looks from Rain. Lucky for the defense, he just couldn't get it to go.
Here's Brunson. Pass to Towns. Good. Nice job down low.
Unreal. Big Cat, one of the game's great scorers, also deadly in the clutch.
And finished off by Morant.
Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
A point guard getting up like that? Boy, that is special.
Anunoby has the open look. No good from outside. Got the defender off his feet with the pump fake, but couldn't knock it down. Bain passes to Morant. From deep three-point land, Bain kicks to Morant. Good on the triple. And now an 11-point Memphis lead.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
And let me tell you, as a team, you love to hit your stride right at the crucial moments. They put this game away in style.
And finished off by Morant.
What I love about Morant is that he understands his strengths on offense, which is why he is so efficient.
Here's Heaney. No good. So no problem for Memphis as they get the win. A solid win on the road for them. This building was dead silent by the time GA this.
Fest. All right, here's a look at the schedule for the Memphis Grizzlies. On Tuesday, they'll be facing Bradley Beal and the Phoenix Suns. Then on Friday, they'll be matching up against DeMar DeRozan and the Sacramento Kings.
The road is never the highlight of your schedule for any team. But for these guys, it is a chance to go out there, test themselves, and see how well they gel outside of home court. It could be a very valuable experience.
And here's Memphis's starting group. Moran and Smart make up the backcourt. Dane and Jackson Jr. holding down the forward spots. And it's Edey in at the 5 down low. And for Cleveland, at the 4 and the 5, the lengthy pair of Mobley and Allen. Mitchell and Okoro, they're the wings. And it's LeVert in at the point guard. It's stolen by Smart. And now the Grizzlies on the run. Jackson with it. Now guarded by Mobley. Bane finds Jackson. Uses the glass on the layup. We're excited to be here for opening day tip-off, Doris. It feels like the league is in a great place.
There is no doubt, BA, absolutely. To me, more talent in the league right now than potentially we've ever had before. And I don't just mean star talent. There's a depth of quality skill across the board. We know the shooting has revolutionized the game. It's going to be a fun year. Strength, athleticism, Donovan Mitchell in the paint, quite comfortable, folks.
And here's Morant outside. And again, it's Memphis with a 3.
Hey, when he's hitting that shot, it really helps the spacing for this team.
And what happens is the court just opens up. You like seeing him get into a rhythm from outside the arc. Love it.
Ooh, that's like velvet. That's the kind of finger roll that ends up on old highlights.
Here's Edey. Kicks it out to Smart. Morant with a screen on LeVert. Smart with the ball. Guarded now by Okoro. Here's Morant. Oh, nice finish from the low block. That one's good. Morant's got 5 now.
An outstanding first quarter from the field.
And Cleveland has possession. 6-point game. Mitchell with the ball. 23 points his last outing. Mobley passes to Mitchell. Okoro outside. LeVert outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Cleveland needs to get off a shot. The 3 ball. Okoro, no good. Memphis has gone 2 for 3 from outside the arc. Outside Morant. And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first.
The quick feed of Morant. He's so dangerous when he's cutting to the rim.
Mitchell driving. Oh, okay then.
Well, why did Donovan Mitchell win the dunk contest? Case in point right there.
And Doris, who can forget the 2016 Cavs, the team that brought Cleveland their first NBA title?
And not just basketball. The city hadn't won a championship, BA, in any sport for over 50 years. And for LeBron, a homegrown talent, to do that with Kyrie, that is a team that will always have a special place in Northeast Ohio lore.
And you never want to give a shooter like him a clean look.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Brian, Donovan Mitchell wears number 45 because that was Michael Jordan's number when he played baseball. Mitchell's father was a pro player, and Donovan said, baseball was my sport. I had my mind made up. I wanted to make the majors, but in high school, a broken wrist on the diamond caused his focus to shift. Brian, I'd say it worked out.
Yeah, I'd say so. Thanks, Allie.
I mean, just an agile move by Morant down low, working around the contact and getting it to go.
Memphis leading by 9. 1:05 left in the first quarter of the game.
They're not wasting any time putting their stamp on this game. What a start.
And they've been doing it largely at the offensive end. If the defense does not adjust, this could be a blowout.
Memphis has gone 3 of 4 on threes here in this first quarter. Jack's up a 3. Ooh, stolen by Allen. Well, the defender's stopping the developing fast break. That looks like a transition take foul. Cleveland shooting their first free throw of the game. And Doris, you think about the advantage for Jared Allen with that 7'6" wingspan.
B.A., this guy is a massive presence in the paint. He's got length, he's got intellect, and he's got incredible anticipation and timing. The other thing is he can absolutely step out on the perimeter and keep a ball handler in front. He is a special defender. Boy, you cannot let Okoro get going towards the rim. This guy has got elite athleticism.
Here's Morant. And slammed it home, and a foul. A chance at another point at the line. That one on Mitchell.
They played with fantastic energy from the opening tip.
Well, you set the tempo early, and when you get command and control of a game, it's perfect.
The three from Mitchell, and the three-pointer goes. Mitchell's got 7.
Yeah, there's no quitting this guy. He just gives you great effort, and he continues to give you great production.
Ja Morant, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for the Memphis. Let's get you back to the action on the floor as the New Year's Eve festivities continue. All right, guys, some stats here. The scoring breakdown for the Grizzlies.
Yeah, their early focus on outside scoring has paid off. They're finding plenty of points from three-point land.
They've also done a great job finding openings and exploiting them. Take those lanes when they're given and turn them into points.
At the 4 and the 5, the lengthy pair of Mobley and Allen. Mitchell and Okoro, they're the wings. And it's LeVert in at the point. So that's who's on the floor for the Cavs. Yep, that one goes.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Here's Mitchell. Oh, Donovan Mitchell, just electric.
There are very few guys who can match the athleticism of Donovan Mitchell. How quickly does he get off his feet?
Morant, no good. Cavaliers trail by 7. Of course, one thing you can say about Karis LeVert, he knows how to seize an opportunity.
And the thing about it, B.A., is it doesn't matter if that opportunity comes when he's being a starter or when he's coming off the bench. His mindset is, my skill set is score, and that's exactly what I'm going to do.
The 3 from Bane. Memphis, the rebound. Smart for 3. Mitchell grabs a miss. And we know Donovan Mitchell is a superb scorer. But Graham, what do you think he's focused on at this point of his career?
Well, B.A., it's all about championships for him. This is a guy that doesn't just want to be seen as an elite player. He really wants to compete for titles, too.
Now here's Mitchell. 11 points in the game. And that's a foul called on Donovan Mitchell. That'll be a second foul of the game. Here in the second quarter, a little over a minute of play. Here's Smart. And Smart goes up strong at the rim.
Very little resistance around the rim right now. That's the 5th straight bucket they've given up in the paint.
Got a hand on it. Here's the 3. Jackson, the pass to Bane. Outside for Morant. And that's a foul called on Isaac Okoro. That's his first foul. Close the net on 2 minutes played here in the second. Smart looking around. Clock at 4. Memphis needs to get off a shot. Ooh, stolen by Allen.
What outstanding defensive anticipation and a poor decision passing.
Mitchell finds LeVert. Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call. And here's a look now at who shot the ball the best during last season's campaign. The 4th spot held by Jared Allen.
So consistent from the floor. He shot it at a great clip last season.
Memphis leading by 7. Here's Morant driving to the basket. And it's Ja Morant with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
To a certain extent, you like the aggressiveness, but that's 2 fouls already. Take a step back.
Mitchell with the ball. He's picked up by Bane. And it was still over the rim. Offensive basket interference. The Grizzlies have gotten 2 of 5 shots to fall this second quarter. Morant taking no chances on the flush.
Once Ja Morant gets rolling, there is no stopping him. Ja is feeling it tonight.
And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair. Doris, back in January 2023, Donovan Mitchell became the 5th player to ever score 71 in a game.
Think about this, Brian. Just Wilt, Kobe, David Thompson, and David Robinson had done it before Donovan Mitchell. Incredible company he keeps.
The drive by Morant.
And the bounce that Morant possesses is unlike anyone else at his position.
Outside Mitchell. And there's the rejection. And he's able to get it back. Allen, the pass to LeVert. Shot clock at 5. From downtown. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. This, their first chance to take a look at Cleveland this season. And here's Morant outside. And that's basket number 9 for him. He's 9 for 10.
Well, they're winning largely because of this guy's play. He has been sensational.
Here's Mitchell. And once again, off the mark by Cleveland.
He hasn't been able to find his touch this quarter.
Well, not at the offensive end, certainly. He cannot buy a bucket right now.
Making plays at both ends of the floor, and it shows up in the box score.
Well, what I love is the energy they're bringing right now. They're ignoring the scoreboard and playing hard.
He's looking pretty unsettled at the moment. Doesn't seem like he has a great feel for his shot.
They grab their own miss. Outside Mitchell. LeVert goes against Bain, and the foul on Jaren Jackson. That'll be his second foul of the game. 1:19 left in the second quarter. Mobley, a screen on Morant.
They look frustrated right now. Nothing seems to be falling, and it's starting to get to them.
And Mitchell puts up a deep 3. Oh, Mitchell hits a rainmaker.
My goodness, Donovan Mitchell from another zip code. This guy opens the rest of the floor.
Here's Morant on the take. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. They'll pin that one on Jared Allen.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
And these will be his second and third shots at the line here.
The boundless athleticism Morant has is really special. He's someone that is always in attack mode.
There's 45 seconds left in the second. The shot by LeVert, no good.
Boy, that's one he wishes he could have back, especially against soft defense.
Smart for 3. And they'll get another chance. Outside Morant. Knocks it down from distance. Morant's got 12 points now in the quarter.
I'll tell you, the team is simply riding the hot hand. This guy has been lights out.
Mitchell. Oh, and Mitchell powers it home.
How high was Donovan Mitchell? How pretty was that dunk? My goodness.
Smart against LeVert. The 3 is up. The Grizzlies pull it in. It's Smart on the wing. Jackson with a screen on LeVert. The 3 from Bain. That one no good. And so it's the Memphis Grizzlies up 15 points as this quarter concludes. We hear teams talk about wanting to get the ball inside, but this is how you do it. Back after this.
Welcome everybody. Out in Indiana, it'll be the Pacers against the Bucks. That one's starting at 3 p.m. Eastern.
This is a game everyone had circled on their calendar, especially me.
Changing gears now. Fellas, we need to talk about how dominant Ja Morant looked in that first half.
Ja was dynamite.
And that'll do it for us.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Oh, a fantastic game from Ja Morant in this one.
Well, if he's hit threes like he did in the first half, he's going to have a monster night.
What I love is they've continued to feed this guy. Ride the hot hand until the defense does something about it.
Getting underway in the second half. Here's the 5 for Taylor Jenkins. We've got Luke Kennard, Brandon Clark out there with Jackson. Then there's Vince Williams, and it's Huff in at the 5. Now here's Strus. Garland feeling it out a bit. 4 on the clock. Here's Merrill. Off target with the 3.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
Pass to Huff from behind the arc. Gets the 3 to fall. Huff's got his first 3 points of the game. Well, Grant, we know non-shooting big men can clog the paint. But if they know where to move off the ball, that certainly helps.
Yeah, you know, big men who know those circle actions, like flashing to the open spot when their man gives help, they often end up with easy looks inside.
Their first basket in 4 tries. Let's see if that basket gets them going. It can be contagious now.
Kennard on the wing, guarded by Garland. Outside, Williams. Kicks it out to Kennard, puts up a 3, and another 3 for Memphis.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Garland, the pass to Thompson, and stolen by Williams. And up the court come the Grizzlies on the break.
Luke Kennard came in with a reputation as a shooter, but how about the passing? He's really working on this aspect.
And it's going to be out of bounds. The Cavs will retain possession. And now looking at the 2K leaderboard. Here's a view of which teams last year got after it with their shot blocking. The Grizzlies 4th.
Well, talk about rim protection. Last season they were patrolling the paint, rejecting shots at will.
Here they come with numbers in transition. Oh, Clark with the slam.
Well, you have to understand what the defense is doing. If they give you an opportunity to set up a teammate, Luke Kennard will take it.
Garland for 3. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies.
Not how they hoped to start this half. 1 for 5, brick after brick. Let's start building the building.
Doris, when we talk about young guards, few better than Darius Garland. What makes him great?
I think a few things, but I would start with the fact that he's a 3-level scorer. Knocks down the 3 with consistency, can get to his in-between, but also creative at the rim. The other thing I love, Brian, is that he defends with great intensity.
And here's Strus outside. Here's Merrill. The Cavaliers again cannot hit.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
Jackson gets the bucket.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
Huff pulls it in. And here's Memphis now. They're on a 12-3 run. Kennard outside. Launches a 3. The shot won't fall. And for the Cavaliers, they're shooting an unimpressive 30% in this game so far. It's tipped, and he gets it back. From deep, Strus. Yes, and a nice assist from Garland. Strus has got 6.
Max Strus so comfortable with his range shooting.
And the dunk by Jackson.
B.A., the one-hand dunk just looks so fluid.
Yeah, absolutely. Even smooth when he's powering it home like that.
I'll tell you what, he has as much lift as anyone in the game.
Man, just explosive leaping ability and the creativity in the air. Wow.
17 foul.
.102 left in the third quarter here. Kennard for 3. He buries it from 3. He has 6.
This, folks, is what a pure shooter looks like. Luke Kennard, so good from range.
Here's Niang, and Clark with a block. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Clark. 44 seconds left in the third quarter. And the shot is good by Garland.
Boy, how about the nimbleness to overcome the defense inside. Darius Garland makes his opportunities.
Kennard against Garland.
Here in the second half, they've just found better shots.
And I think what's happening is they're getting their shots within the flow of their offense, and you can clearly see the difference.
Williams against Garland. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. 6 to shoot. And here's Strus outside. Ooh, excellent D there from Jackson. Kennard outside. Here's Williams. No good. Would have counted had it gone. And as we conclude the third, pretty much a blowout here. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
You talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dime. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
We call that putting it right in the pocket, and he knew what to do with it once it was there.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters. They've got Tristan Thompson. Max Strus is out there with George Niang. Then it's Darius Garland, and it's Merrill in at the 2. That's the 5 from Cleveland right now. Now here's Mitchell. Pass to Okoro. Back to Mitchell. It's stolen by Smart. Bain against LeVert. Bain surveying the D. The three-pointer off the mark.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Mitchell, the pass to Allen. Outside Mitchell. That's good on the jumper. Mitchell's got 19 points.
Spida is attacking right now. Very few guys can score it as quickly or as easily.
Pass to Edey. Oh, trying his luck from deep. And the rebound goes to Cleveland. And here's Mobley. And technology, always a conversation, Doris. So talk to us about wearable sensors and where that is between the league and players' union.
Yeah, you know, obviously there are some privacy concerns because what these wearables give you are devices to measure how healthy a player is. What should his exertion level be based on all kinds of health information? Resting heart rate variability. What was the quality of sleep? Quality of sleep is a huge issue in the NBA with all the late flights and tip times, et cetera, cross-country travel. When you're investing millions into your players, you're trying to take the best care you can of them, and some of that goes to the information you can glean from these wearables. I love them.
Morant with it, picked up by Allen, and then Morant with the dunk!
Oh, the vertical of Morant is simply incredible. I mean, he's fantastic at using it to his advantage on the inside.
And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for Memphis.
Their offensive game plan has been simple. Look to shoot it often from outside the arc. The results have been outstanding.
And their fast break has also been a key metric in this one. They have had a significant advantage in transition over the course of this game.
Now here's Smart. Outside for Morant. There's a screen. Oh, swiped away. On the wing, Mitchell. Back to Mobley. 5 on the clock. And there's the drive, and it's blocked. And here's Morant outside. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Mitchell's got 4 rebounds now. Here's LeVert. Good.
At 6'7", Karis LeVert knows how to use that size, especially inside. He knows how to handle himself in there.
Jackson gets the bucket.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
Now here's Bain. Back to Morant. From deep. Mobley grabs the board. Mobley's got his 4th rebound in this one. The 3 from Mitchell doesn't go for him. Smart with the defensive effort. And so Jackson Jr. will bring it up for the Grizzlies.
Well, the scoreboard tells you everything you need to know about this one. A great showing here for the Grizzlies.
Pretty clear who the better team was today. They dominated in just about every phase of this game, Grant.
BA, it's almost hard to think what didn't go well for them. Their plan, their execution, everything was absolutely on point.
And so this win marks their first victory of the new year.
Always good to start a season series off with a W. They showed tonight they take this team seriously, and the next 2 matchups between these two should be fun.
And what a huge performance it was for Ja Morant.
Efficient productivity. You love what this guy has given to you on the offensive end.
Here's Bane. After the Cavs picked up a basket a moment ago. Smart outside.
Well, you love the defensive mindset that Jared Allen brings on a nightly basis. What a contest right there.
What a performance tonight. Getting away. Whoa! Unfortunately for them, they're still going to come up short. You wish they shown this kind of fight earlier.
No doubt. It felt like they were a little tight for much of the evening. Now they're in a better flow, but it may be too little too late.
Here's Morant. And then Morant with the dunk.
And not often we get treated to a solo alley-oop.
Takes precision timing for sure. Oh, they get a hand on it. 3-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Bane with it, picked up by Allen, and that's a foul called on Donovan Mitchell. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
Yeah, I think he's letting his emotions get the better of him on that foul.
Now here's Morant, guarded by Okoro. Shot's good by Morant.
Finishing the game strong. This is how you shut the door on any hopes of a comeback.
No question. They've gotten hot at exactly the right time. Clutch play on a team level.
Okoro, no good. And so it's the Grizzlies taking care of business in this one. A statement road victory. So impressive.
them with the NBA. So a look at our starters for the Knicks. OG Anunoby is out there with Karl Anthony Towns. Then it's Robinson. Then it's Bridges. And it's Brunson in at the point. And for the Cavaliers, a lot of length inside. It's Mobley and Allen in the post. The wing set for him, Mitchell and Okoro. And it's LeVert in at the one. And that one's good, Brunson. All right, Brent, a fresh season of NBA basketball. How excited are you?
Oh, man, Kevin, on a scale of 1 to 10, can I go 20? I mean, we've been waiting for these games to start for months. The offseason seems endless, and there's always drama about player movement, who's going where, and expectation, but nothing better than getting that ball thrown up. And let's see these guys go at it.
The latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Well, Kevin, Kenny Atkinson did give me a few minutes to catch up with him. We talked about facing a point guard like Jalen Brunson, and he told me Jalen's got a great sense for angles and knows how to attack if anyone's out of position. You have to stay disciplined on defense. Of course, Brunson will be the focus of their attention tonight. Back to you.
Thank you, David. Shot's good by Mitchell.
And Mitchell is a confident scorer, including from downtown.
Anunoby against Mitchell. And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for two.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
The numbers will back it up, Brett, but when you watch OG Anunoby, it's easy to see why he is an elite defender.
Yeah, Kevin, he's been slept on by a lot of casual fans around the NBA, but trust me, diving deeper into the numbers, OG's defense is elite. He's got that strength, he's got the wingspan, he's got great instincts, and he is daunting for any would-be scorer that wants to put points on the board.
A putback. It's rebounded by New York. A fantastic stretch this group has strung together. 8 wins and counting.
Watching this team operate at this elite level, firing on all cylinders, the way they're going right now, this winning streak could go on for some time.
Allen drives in, and it's good. 2 points.
Creating for himself off the bounce. Nice job by Jared Allen for the work he's putting in.
Here's Okoro, and Okoro throws it down.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
And we say it time and time again, so I'll repeat it. Have to be careful with the ball, or this is what happens. Now, they can't miss 4 for 4 and warming up the burners.
The drive by Mitchell.
What a ferocious finish. Once Mitchell gets some speed behind him, look out.
They kick out to Anunoby. First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes play. Cavaliers leading. Okoro with it. Bridges covering. Allen a screen on Bridges. Here's Okoro. Pass to LeVert. Shot clock at 6. From outside the arc. Robinson pulls it in. For the New York Knicks, they come in off a good outing against the Washington Wizards. They kick out to Anunoby. Mobley against Towns. Anunoby left side. Towns, the pass to Anunoby. Good, and the assist goes to Towns. Anunoby's got his second bucket of the night.
Good work from the interior. Anunoby is a smart player, and he loves to capitalize down there.
And there's the foul. It's on Jalen Brunson. That is his first foul of the game. And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter. Stolen by Robinson.
Oh, that's a tough pass to make there. He had a very narrow gap to squeeze it through and just couldn't get it done.
Cavaliers trailing. Here's LeVert. Got it. Good job in the low post.
Due to that aggressive style of play on the offensive end, LeVert is kind of just used to contact at this point.
Now, here's Anunoby. 6 points for him. Anunoby with the screen for Brunson. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It goes on Isaac Okoro.
lot of appreciation about OG's game, right? A hard-nosed defender who can also get you buckets at times. He's always willing to outwork you.
Both free throws good from Anunoby. And it's Mitchell with the ball for the Cleveland Cavaliers. They trail by 1. Maybe the Knicks during their last encounter in New York.
Yeah, really ratcheted up the pressure in their last matchup, getting steals and just creating havoc defensively.
The turnover margin was well within their favor, and you have to point to that ferocious D they played as the biggest factor in that win.
Free throw drops for Mitchell.
People still talk about Mitchell being undersized. I think he's proven his athleticism more than makes up for that. Yeah, look, you'd like to take the lead on that possession, but at least he was able to tie the game up. Great start for him. 4-4. He could be in for a big game.
Allen, a screen on Anunoby. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Mitchell's got 12 in the game.
Pretty easy right now. Clear out, give him some space, let him get to work.
Brunson banked in off the glass.
Brunson, one of those players that's just not going to be denied, determined to convert inside, and he does.
Here's Allen. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist. Allen's got his second bucket of the game to go. Well, guys, this first half has been about as tightly contested as you could hope for.
There have been a lot of
Donovan Mitchell firing on all cylinders for Cleveland. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Cavaliers?
They've looked to fire as much as possible from outside the arc, and so far they are hitting at a high clip.
Let's make sure that that selfish nerve doesn't get tapped, because right now there's great ball movement. They're setting each other up. Let's see if that maintains.
A lot of length inside. It's Mobley and Allen in the post. The wing set for him, Mitchell and Okoro. And it's LeVert in at the 1 spot. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now.
Well, they're trying to take command of this game, but it's been competitive so far.
Yeah, everybody trying to get away from one another, and the threads are keeping them close. This has been highly competitive.
And got to push LeVert out of that area because he's very comfortable looking to score from there.
Brunson right side. Anunoby outside. And then Anunoby slams it in.
Wow, for having that frame, OG Anunoby can get up.
LeVert against Brunson. And here's LeVert. Pass to Mitchell. 5 on the clock. Drives to the hoop. Oh, and the dunk by Mitchell.
A dynamic leaper with an impressive wingspan. Mitchell usually has some flashy dunks up his sleeve.
Now here's Brunson. He had an 18-point outing in their last game against the Wizards in Washington. Okoro dishes to Mitchell. Okoro kicks to Mobley. Mitchell with it. 26 points for him last game against the Lakers in Los Angeles. And a big part of perimeter defense, Greg, avoiding screens. Some of the tricks of the trade in that regard.
Well, sometimes you have to get skinny. I mean, other times it's using your strength. A lot goes into it. Also, you know, getting a cadence for the screener. It's one of the more challenging aspects of NBA defense.
They get it back. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg, I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
Now here's Brunson. He's got 13, and it's in there.
Yeah, that's the third bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
To the middle. Mobley finds LeVert. Mitchell outside. LeVert sets a screen for Mitchell. Shoots over Anunoby. Mitchell looking it over. And it's off from three-point range.
You love basketball. Couldn't miss in the first quarter. Now can't make it in the second quarter. Got to be eating at him just a bit.
And then Robinson slams it in.
Feels like Mitchell Robinson doesn't even have to jump sometimes to dunk, but man, a little showmanship from the big fella.
Stolen by LeVert. And here we go with Allen running it up the court.
2 minutes remaining.
Now here's Okoro.
2 minutes.
Defended by Bridges. Towns with the steal. Brunson against LeVert. Fires the three. Jalen Brunson caps off the break. And now we'll get a perspective here on the hustle game. How it's been going for the Knicks.
They're really bucking things up for the opposition, racking up steal after steal, just not letting them develop any kind of offensive rhythm.
Sometimes the offense can be keyed by just quick possession. So you get a steal and you can get out in transition. They seem to be very focused on that end of the floor.
Well, when you survey Jalen Brunson going from role player now to all-star, what a rise. What's been the key for him?
I just think it's confidence, Kevin. I mean, simple confidence. I don't think there's one point where Jalen Brunson didn't believe that, not that he was the best player on the court, but that he was going to be the best leader. And that has translated into him producing some massive scoring and assist nights for any team that he's played on. This guy is a winner.
And stolen by Anunoby. Here's Towns, and Towns throws it down.
Plenty of power on that slam. Towns was not messing around.
LeVert the pass to Mitchell. Lets the three fly. And Mikal Bridges pulls it down.
Solid rebound there, and with the score like it is, that's an area where they can't afford to get lazy.
Bridges with the steal. 3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. And the shot will not go from Anunoby. For the Cleveland Cavaliers, they won their last contest, that game against the Lakers in L.A. That falls. Nice feed that time from Brunson. Anunoby's got the lead up to 9 now for New York. Okoro kicks to LeVert. Inside, stolen by Robinson. He got it up. The shot that time, not on target. And so it's the New York Knicks ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. And they've done a phenomenal job. All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter.
To me, it starts with their effort. They have to become more active defensively to prevent easy look shot.
Yeah, the only way.
Now let's take a moment and see what. That is more than enough of us.
Welcome back. The calendar has flipped over, and so have we, into the second half of our broadcast. You know, Jalen Brunson has been exceptional here, guys. Wow.
And guys, we saw just how tough he can be with the step to the rim. Great job of just attacking that first half.
Yeah, nice job of carving his way to the inside with some ease. Not much resistance out there.
Here's who Tom Thibodeau is starting the second half with. They've got Precious Achiuwa, Miles McBride out there with Josh Hart, and it's Sims in at the center position. Thompson a screen on Hart. Garland, no good. The Knicks leading by 11. Here's McBride, and they get it back. Sims the pass to Achiuwa. 6 on the shot clock. Hart against Strus. Another shot. Thompson with the rebound.
The D giving him that shot, and that's probably not a good idea, but I guess they knew what they were doing that time.
Niang kicks to Garland. From downtown, it's hauled in by Achiuwa.
Not sure how he finds himself in so much space there. He's kicking himself for whiffing a bit on that one.
And just tacks a few more points onto their lead with the tomahawk.
That's bringing it down hard. And here's Strus for 3. Niang finds Thompson. Lets it go. That one's in there. The Knicks lead has got down to 11 on the bucket from Niang.
Thompson with a nice job finding the open man, creating for his teammate.
And it's Sam Merrill with the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
Team foul.
It's Hart on the wing. Buries the long-range jumper. Hart's got 5.
And he can hurt you from there. The D must be up on Hart when he has the ball.
You know, Brent, Josh Hart has been a contributor at the many stops in his NBA career.
Now, sometimes you have to wait to find your home, Kevin. That's been the case for Josh, but he has always contributed to winning. And now he's locked into this role where he is flourishing. This guy has all the tools to go out there and do little things every night that help your team be in a position to win games.
There's the 3. The Knicks pull it in.
Ooh, this is turning into a slow start here in the second half. Seems like they left that offense in the locker room.
And McBride gets it to go.
Yeah, that's 2 bombs in a row from long range.
Hart against Garland. Pass to Strus. Lets it go with a 3. Nailed from three-point land. Strus has got his first 3 points of the game.
And I like the back and forth here, showing confidence from range.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
2 minutes.
Now, Cleveland moving it up.
2 minutes.
It's hauled in by Achua. Achua's got his 4th rebound in this one.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
And the shot goes in. Ryan's got his first 2 points of the night.
And really the story of this second half. One team getting the shots they want, the other not so much.
Well, this team did something in halftime, going from a mild-mannered half-court executing team to some heroic shooting in the second half.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. Darius Garland, the son of former NBA player Winston Garland, said that he was a sponge growing up listening to his dad. He hung on every word about playing point guard. Darius says, I learned the little things much quicker. He taught me at a young age to change gears to keep defenders off balance. Kevin?
And he's doing it. I love the tricks of the trade you just talked about. Thank you so much.
Hard not to like how dynamic Garland is on the floor. He's a high-energy player who works hard to maximize his impact on the game. And at the line, it's all about consistency with him. His routine, his stroke, it never wavers.
It's Hart on the wing. Guarded by Garland. Offensive rebound. Tries again. Now Hart. He has 5. Shot clock at 6. Persistence pays off as they finally hit a shot. Hart's got 7 points here in this quarter. Hart against Garland. It's rebounded by New York. 17 points was their biggest margin. Looking ahead, they've got the Jazz coming into town for the next game. That game is the first and last of their homestand. Here's Achua. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
They're shoulder to shoulder down there. Achua comes out the victor.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
Precious Achua.
9 seconds left to play here in the third. It's blocked, and he gets it back. Here's Merrill. Off target with his 3. And so it's the New York Knicks out in front by 17 points at the end of the quarter. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
The coaches talk about it all the time, but to be able to play with that kind of feel, nice play, collaborating, improvising, and organic.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. A A lot of length inside. It's Mobley and Allen in the post. The wing set for him, Mitchell and Okoro. And it's LeVert in at the point. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. Now Cleveland moving it up. And here's Mitchell from the arc. It's rebounded by New York. Robinson's got 4 rebounds in this game. Brunson outside. Beyond the arc. Good from the moment it left his hand. That makes him 10 for 14.
This looks like he's got more feel tonight, like he's really got a good grip on that ball as he's letting it go.
It's good.
In a volume score, Mitchell excels at getting inside and converting.
The Knicks leading by 16. We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. The kick out to Anunoby. For 3. And another 3 for New York.
Yeah, with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
Mobley sets the pick for Mitchell. Again, Mitchell missing. New York's gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. Towns for 3. Allen with the rebound. And we've got a whistle. The refs are indicating it's a transition take foul. It's going to be a shot and the ball. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Knicks.
They bullied the defense here in the paint. Look at all of those buckets inside. Just hard to defend in the paint.
Well, another part of what they've done tonight is to get a lot of work done in the mid-range. And that's a shot that a lot of teams are willing to let you take. Well, they've knocked them down.
Bridges deciding where to go with it. Stolen by LeVert. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Mitchell wide open. And another miss by Cleveland.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these 2 teams in that area.
And he gets the bucket.
Bridges showing off his athleticism. He's able to get in there at full speed and still score.
Here's Okoro. A 3-pointer off the mark. The Knicks leading by 20. Bridges inside. Mobley's there. On the wing, Bridges, covered by Mobley. 6 to shoot.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Here's Anunoby. And again, it's New York.
OG Anunoby.
1:58 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Okoro dishes to Mobley. Allen passes to Mobley. It's tipped and stolen by Anunoby. Shoots over Okoro. Jared Allen grabs the miss. Allen's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. 1:31 left here in the fourth quarter.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Knicks.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year. And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for OG Anunoby.
And guys, I just felt he was tremendous tonight. His energy infected his teammates, and the wrecking ball on both ends.
And there's the foul. It's on Jalen Brunson. That's foul number 2 for him.
Second team foul.
54 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And that one's good, Mitchell. Here's Brunson. Brent, I don't want to put words in your mouth, but I think it amazes both of us that Jalen Brunson fell to the second round, the 33rd pick back in 2018. So with that in mind, how has he overcome the doubters?
Well, the first thing he got was opportunity, Kevin, and that's all you can ask for as a young player. What he was able to do in Dallas opened up the eyes of a lot of people to what he was capable of as a point guard in the league. But trust me, Jalen Brunson has never stopped believing in his ability and confidence to dominate a game the way that we've seen him do that in the past couple seasons.
LeVert kicks to Mitchell.
Mitchell.
29 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And here's Brunson. He'll bring it up for the Knicks. 22 is their biggest lead.
13 foul.
No good on that one.
And a talented swingman. Bridges is someone to keep an eye on as he continues to round out his game.
Now, here's Mitchell. A putback.
A fantastic defender. Anunoby is skilled at positioning himself perfectly for these blocks.
We've got 13 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Three-pointer. Doesn't go for him. So no problem for New York as they get the win. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it look really easy. What an efficient performance at both ends.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg Anthony, Brett Barry, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA. Present.